Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Batman issue number 69. Yeah, I know, 69. I'm a kid too. Anyway, this cover, am I right? Am I right? So, Francisco Matino did this cover, and it's freaking awesome. Francisco, you are amazing. Tom King is the writer. Yannick Paquette is on art. Nathan Fairbairn doing the colors. Clayton Cowles on letters. Paquette and Fairbairn do the main cover. And Batman was created by Bill Finger, and there was a whisper on the wind saying, Bob Kane, and that was it. The most distinctive part about this comic book is the panel layouts, and I love when artists can pull that off. The scenes with Batman, we know that it's in his dreams. So they look like a soliloquy. You actually hear music in the back, or read music in the background, the musical notation. I wonder if you can actually play that. I don't actually know how to read music, but that would be kind of cool. What do you call it? The panels, very few of them are actually straight. They're very curvy, and they look like, you know, rainbows and things like that, or maybe even a Mobius strip. Anyway, the panels with Bane and Thomas Wayne are very rigid, and it's typically, not always, but typically one big panel going from one side of the page to the other, and then 4 panels underneath that, 2 by 2 next to each other and on top of each other. And yes, it is in fact Thomas Wayne who is the protagonist in this, besides Bane. I know that a lot of people are, have been saying, that's obviously Thomas Wayne because why? Because speculation. We actually have the facts in this one. It is clearly Thomas Wayne. It states it's Thomas Wayne in this one. There is no speculation. There is no guesswork in this one. Speculation is great, but for me, I don't want to comment on speculation. I don't want to comment too much on that. I don't want to present speculation as facts. I don't want to do that. Intelligent people don't do that. So it's cool for everybody in the comments to be like, that's Thomas Wayne, because yeah, it looks like him. It's his costume. It acts like him, but I'm not going to sit there and start reporting like it's facts. Tom King doesn't talk to me. If he did, that would be a different story. But for now, this was a really cool comic book. We get to see Batman reveal himself, while at the same time, so while he's also at his weakest, and we're seeing his current true fear, which is not a bunch of bats. Maybe that was in the beginning of his creation in some ways, but no, this was something different. What do you call it? Imagine instead of being Batman, he was a string of broken pearls, like, broken pearl man. Pearl necklace man. Oh God, I can't. Issue number 69, dude. Issue number 69. So we do get a really cool fight between Bane, a naked Bane, and Thomas Wayne, who at least understands the concept of clothes. Having naked Bane in this is one thing, because Bane does want to fight totally fair, and he wants to show I'm not hiding anything. Thomas Wayne is the exact opposite of that. But the biggest problem that I have with, the only real problem I have with it is, of course, they're not going to show the Bane junk, because, oh my God, like, it could be freaking whale-sized, or it could be like a, what do you call it, speculating on his package size right now, right? Or, all the steroids that he uses could be like Raisinets, who knows? But either way, he's got to have one leg in front of his package the whole time, and he's got to be bent at really odd shapes. I don't blame the artist for that. I'm not going to blame anyone. He was apparently they were told to draw Bane this way, so boom, there you go. Do we blame Tom King for that? I don't know. I don't actually care. I don't feel the need to blame anybody for that. But like, if I had one major criticism for this comic book, it is that Bane is naked, because the way that they chose to display his nudity is by not showing it, by having one leg in front of the other and having him crouched down all the time. And with him being so angry as he was, it looked like he was perpetually trying to take a dump. Yeah, and his legs were just really oddly crossed in order to hide the package. He's trying to hide the goods, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was just, it was a very weird way of showing Bane. But Bane was depicted very well in this. Not only was he naked to show that he is unarmed, but he was also really stringent on his, I guess you can call it like a pirate's code of honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a pirate, you're a thief. Yeah, but we have a code of honor. Okay, but it's not very honorable. You're not like a samurai. Well, they have a different code of honor. And yeah, technically they do, because they still murder people. So, there's that. We get a lot in this comic book, and I think that the only thing this was missing was at the very end of the comic book to see him wake up, to see Batman actually wake up, like that whole, scene where he goes, like that. I think that would have been cooler, but I'm sure that King has something else planned for him, like maybe he'll crack open a single eye, be like Paul Atreides in David Lynch's Dune, where he's got one eye wide open, the other one cracked a little bit, so he can look over at his mom and the Reverend Mother of the what were they called, the Bene Gesserits over there, Mohanam Gaius, whatever her name was. Anyway, with the Lady Jessica. This was a really good depiction of all of the characters in here, including Thomas Wayne. I really like the way that everybody was portrayed, including Dream Sequence, Selena Kyle. I think that this was excellent. We got to see Bruce Wayne at currently his weakest. Why am I making air quotes? Because we also get a slight return to Batman of yore, the Batman who I grew up with, who can do anything. It's like Batman versus Superman. Psh, clearly, Batman's going to win. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Batman did feel like a know-it-all in this one. He correctly surmises that his father is behind it with Bane. He correctly surmises a lot, actually. You got to read the comic book to know all this stuff. I'm not going to just give you all the spoilers. It's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get you interested in the comic book. And I don't think it should be that hard, especially not with that variant cover. I mean, come on. But definitely read this comic book, man. This was pretty hot. All right, we get to see a good return to form of Batman. Is he going to be, the beat everybody's ass Batman? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But I can't wait to see him go head-to-head with his dad again. They bring up the button again, which was pretty interesting. There was an important sequence in there. What was the last thing that Thomas Wayne said to his son? What's the last thing he said to Batman? Interesting. And it's a good reminder. And I needed that reminder because the button was a long-ass time ago, man. Anyway, definitely consider grabbing this comic book. I mean, it's Batman. I don't think I got to nudge you too hard. I'm telling you, it's a pretty damn good issue. Again, the art, really just flat superstar in this one. The story was amazing. Tom King is Tom King. Tom King is. But, like, the art on this, wow. Like, the panel layout, man. This is beautiful. Just the way that the panels are designed is freaking art. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.